UX questions. Your user experience questions answered in 3 minutes or less.
Michael from Florida asks, what is DesignOps? I love that question. Thanks for asking, Michael. This is UX question number 57, and I'm Ben Judy. What is DesignOps? Well, it's supporting designers and design teams at scale by establishing common processes, tools, standards, and good practices. DesignOps focuses on 3 fundamentals: efficiency, quality, and culture. I'll give some real-world examples from my own experience. When I built a new digital UX practice at 7-Eleven, our team grew to about 25 designers supporting over a dozen different product pods. At that scale, we struggled with efficiency. Ideally, we wanted to all use the same software tools to establish a common design system with components and patterns and guidance, and to have shared processes for design across the company. But all that coordination didn't happen naturally. No, chaos was the default. Every designer naturally had different approaches for doing their work, so I hired a DesignOps coordinator to drive consistency and to collect updates from the design leads, so I always had up-to-date information as the group manager. As director of product design at the software agency Postlight, I helped our design department establish a DesignOps team and create what we called our design guidebook. This was a single source of truth for all things design related, with best practices, deliverables templates, design artifact libraries, and more. A key section of the guidebook was our design quality checklist. I used this tool to help product designers consistently ask the same questions when reviewing their work, so we didn't rush past the little details that add up to great design outcomes. At the Home Depot, I lead our enterprise user experience design operations team. We maintain 2 design systems. We manage software tools and licenses for hundreds of designers. We consult with product teams on accessibility and design best practices and how to onboard new designers. And we ensure that designers have the same foundational level of skill and knowledge, and so much more. Centralizing these operational concerns is a force multiplier. It all adds up to a strong culture of design that would be less effective and less cohesive without an ops team. It takes a lot of purposeful coordination and collaboration to operationalize design effectively, whether you're a small company with a handful of designers or a Fortune 100 business with hundreds or even thousands of designers. Ultimately, DesignOps is the engine that powers design at scale. It can help a UX practice of any size to be more efficient, to consistently deliver higher quality outcomes, and to nurture a rich culture of design. Keep asking your questions about UX. Next time, I'll answer the question, what is low-fidelity design? Hey, it's Ben Judy. Thanks for listening to another episode of UX Questions. If you like what you just heard, would you let others know about it? If you're watching on YouTube, click the share, like, and subscribe buttons. If you're listening to the audio podcast, share it with your friends and give us a 5-star rating and write a short review. Those shares, likes, subscribes, and reviews make a big difference. The bigger our audience grows, the more support comes in, the more questions I can answer, the more I can improve the quality of the show, and ultimately, the more we all learn and grow together. Why don't you take a few seconds right now, share, like, subscribe, rate, and review. Share our social media posts too. We're on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. Comment back on this episode and tag your friends and UX colleagues. If I've learned one thing about user experience over the course of my career, it's that there's always something new to learn, some new question to be answered. So keep those questions coming in, and thank you for sharing, liking, subscribing, rating, and reviewing UX Questions.